White. Thank you. Pets and randoms aren't helping matters in the party room, or randoms I can't do anything about. Although, tell you what, get your screen grabs ready. Oh, should I? No, that'd be naughty, wouldn't it? That would be naughty. Best not do that. Right. Find a new world. So tempting. You don't believe how much of my willpower it takes not to press that button. I'm sure I would break stuff if I did that. Wow, I've got 30 unread messages just arrived. Wow, AHN Silverlights as proof of the 12th party hats he's got. So check out his... Hey guys, look at all you lot. So yeah, check out my my Twitter. So you get Twitch and Twitter mixed up all the time. Even do it at work. I send off a weekly report every week to people who have a stake in old school, and I always get Twitch and Twitter the wrong way around, and they always get Twitch and Twitter the wrong way around. But yes, check my Twitter feed, and you will see. I'm going to retweet it now. In fact, I'm going to retweet AHN Silverlight's proof of his 12 party hats. So have a read, have a look at that. Killian J Film says, thank you, green fits my YouTube intro. Clan Tunescape says that they have got one from the drop party. Got one for their drop party, sorry. So it looks like they're going to be holding a drop party, and I should not be talking, I should be giving you party hats, because that's what you're really here for, isn't it? Don't want to listen to me drone on about what other people are saying. EI3 Kenny DW says, thanks for the purple. No problem, dude. What else we got? Aidery says, use teleport to air. We need to find unknown locations. Well, I think you're probably going to find some more locations next week, because the locations aren't changing. But I shall do a load of bunny ear hops for you. See, the pun I made there. What else we got? Anvil M8 says, woo, a blue party hat. Love you, mate. Well done to you, dude. Well done to you. Here we go. Clan Tunescape seem to be here as well. They might love me, but I don't love autotypers. There's someone called Ride Camels over there. That's a fantastic name. Yeah, top of the screen. Blue and blue flashing text. Not with an autotyper at all, of course. I'm sure he wouldn't even dream of doing that, so it's such a cool name. If you want to find the world, oh Miles says, if you want to find the world, add a person you see on the live stream. And he hasn't had one yet, so don't try his technique, because that clearly doesn't work. Skull Race 6 says, nothing yet, 2 weeks hunting, and all I got was a yo-yo. Wow, yo-yo's pretty cool, to be fair. Ironic Hacker says, I'm sure you recognise my name. No, afraid not. Loads coming out there. There we go. Is this one of the old old room. This is the example of the rumour mill doing its best here. M Weaver 05 asks, is the statue in the wilderness for the old knight? I'm afraid it's not. The old knight, sadly, as far as we're aware, he passed away after the statue was put in place. So no, it's not dedicated to him. A few people asking me to send everybody a random event. What's my favourite party hat colour? Asks Love J25. Well, being a Liverpool fan, there can only be one colour, and that has to be red. Right, new world, new world. Which world should I go to next? My laptop is getting so hot, I could probably boil an egg on it at the moment. It'll explode in a bit. Right, let's go. Let's do this one. Yay, here we go. Hey guys. There's loads of you in there. Everybody swapping. This is when we're talking about party hats, and so what we expected to happen. Because obviously, when we realise these things are coming, we do sort of think about what's going to happen and how we can help. How we can help make things happen well. We did want to see loads of people wanting to trade each other party hats to get the full sets. They had the right colours. It's great to see players doing that now. It is quite lovely to see. It's almost like it was when they first came out. Right, let's stick some in some chest, shall we? Buying party hat for 1 GP, bit OP there, mate. Somebody's saying to do a PK event. Well, I've done 2 of those, so you've had a chance to take part in those. I'm sure we'll do some fun PKing at some other times as well. Right, so look, I've got some more tweets that have come in. What's it say? What does AME mean? Asks THNum. AME means anti-macro event, which is what we call a random event. So I press that button and everybody in there will get sent a random event, and it will get teleported to a random event, and it will probably break stuff and nobody will be able to finish it, and they'll be stuck in there forever, and it'll be the end of the world. So best not do that, I think. Aussie Design says, got a yellow. Congratulations. Congratulations. Love J25 said, would you rather have a pile of bacon or a yellow party hat? Definitely a pile of bacon. Yeah, no.
Als je de liefde van de boer wilt proeven, eet dan de biologische yoghurt van Boer en Land. Boer en Land. Zuivel met een hart.
Because then you can do things like this. You also need to really care about the community and really understand how a community impacts on a business. And that's sort of the key things you need to understand. All the social stuff and all the social media and that sort of stuff, how that all feeds into how the community impacts on a business is really quite important. How you can engage with people, how you can understand what impact your engagement is having, what's a good way to engage with the community, and what's a good way for the community to engage with us. And that's the key things you've really got to sort of understand. Yes, I think my stream is working. Do please send me a tweet if it's not. Of course, if it's not working, you're not hearing what I'm saying, so that would be a bit rubbish, really. So there's no point me saying that, really, is there? Okay, let's go find a world. Hopefully we can find a world. Or not, in case maybe... Da 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 da. Rocky 4 is brilliant. That's the best soundtrack ever. Rocky 4 does. I still think things are still working, I think. I think we'll go, oh, I don't want to go to that world because none of you are on that world waiting for me. That's the wrong world. Let's try this one. Hopefully I can get back in again. Bum, 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 bum. Change to that one, I think. Aha, ha 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 ha. Ah, look, 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 I'm in a world, yay! Let us stick some party hats in there while we wait then. Here we go. Uh-oh. John Doe 26088347 says, "Woot, got a few party hats, thanks." No problem at all, dude. Imperia Posh says, "Turn the screen on." I have done. Cheers, mate, for the reminder. Blake Marlowe says, "Matt, I got a purple party hat. Can't tell if I just looted it or it was mine. Doesn't matter, Blake, it's yours now." Well done, great name, by the way. Just Josh in Yar also says, "Come on." Thanks, dude. ZX Colvia says, "Finally got a green and white also, but now fats are junk. Do some fat alerts to give out more junk." Well, they're going to be junk for about the next hour and 45 minutes, and then you're not going to be able to get them until Christmas, so they may well go up a bit in price in the new year, or in the coming 6 months or so. 6 months? How long till Christmas? 5 months. 5 months, 2 weeks. No, 5 months, 1 week, and 4 days. Congratulations, this was the Christmas hotline, telling you exactly how long until Christmas. Right, let's find a new world. You guys got loads of party hats. So let's go to another world. This one over here. This world is a particularly nice world. I understand it has lots of really cool people in it. There we go. Right. Ooh. Let's turn into a... I'm going to have a word with Reach to see if he can stick some new stuff on here. A bush. Why not turn into a bush? There you go, I'm a bush. That's me. Because everybody needs a bush in their party room. Quite clearly. Minity Spec says, what are you supposed to do if you get hacked? Well, there's only one way to get hacked, that someone else has got your password. All you can really do is make sure you've got a secure password, make sure your computer's safe, and make sure you don't use it any websites other than runescape.com. Also make sure that should you ever visit or see a link to RuneScape, you go via your normal link rather than use somebody else's, because that's how they trick you into going to the wrong site. If you have JAG, that will help with anything on RuneScape. However, in old school we don't have JAG working yet, so that's not going to help. Make sure you got your bank pin set, and you shouldn't have any trouble. Somebody says, swear I counted something like 5,000 party hats added to the game by you. No idea why they're still expensive. Well, if you think about it, you've got what, 150,000 people play RuneScape maybe? Just numbers off the top of my head. I don't know what the actual numbers are. Oldscape, sorry. And only 5,000 of them, that's sort of 1 in 30 people. So it's not a lot. What else? What other tweets have we got? Yes, at the moment... oh no, hang on. I think Twitch chat started working. I think it has. Look at that. I've touched it in there now. Question marks and exclamation marks. There we go. It started work about 20 minutes ago, apparently. Oh well. There we go. So you can talk to me through the Twitch chat channel now, or you can talk to me via Twitter. Both are good. Right, I think we've done enough of that world. I think we managed to spam that to high heaven with party hats, haven't we? So let's choose another world. Let's go to this world here. Everyone seems to be in the world I was just in. So let's see. We'll try a different world. Bum, bum, bum. Go to less populated worlds, says Strange. But unfortunately, there are less populated worlds. Then I go on them and they become populated. Can't imagine why that would be. Hey guys, I'm in a new world. Apparently 374 if you believe that lot. But do you? That is the question. 366, get here now, says somebody else. Are auto typers allowed? No, they're not. Auto typers are not allowed for 2 very good reasons. One, they annoy most other people in the entire world. And also, if you download a dodgy auto typer, and there are many out there, they will steal your, not just your RuneScape password, but they can steal all sorts of real life information from your bank account details and all that sort of stuff. So you've got to be really careful what you do. Over 100 now. See if we can keep going all the way to 1,000. Oh, too late. Not that I was going to give you 1,000, but there we go. Wait for War says, can we have a poll for one-click gilded altar added? You know, I was going through. I had about 1,000. I've got about 1,000 suggestions from you guys, different questions that we're looking at the moment. See what we can do, what we can't do. Me, Ash, and Nexus are sitting down, sort of chatting about those. And that's one that comes up an awful lot, is stuff to do with not having to right click a bone to add it to an alt or add to the ectofunctus. But I don't know if the community are going to go for it. It gets asked an awful lot, but I think the community will view that very much along the lines of that makes it too easy to get your XP, in which case it probably won't get voted for. So in two minds about that at the moment, really. But we shall see. Will 07 ever get full screen? No. Quite simply, full screen is not a small job. It took, was it 100 developers 12 months or so to make it happen last time. We got 2 developers, so about 50 years worth of work apparently. So that's not going to happen, quite frankly. Strange bot is lagging, I'm afraid. I can't help you with that, mate. If you get lots of people in the same place, that's what's going to happen. Soz dude. Must admit, it's not lagging much for me at all, and I've got a pretty below average internet connection. 56k seems quick compared to what I have. I think I'll do for that one. I'll be sitting here merrily putting party hats in that chest. I think that'll do for the time being. Not world design was on that world, so I have to find a new world to go to. I think it's only fair I go to this world, because that is a cool world, and I believe they have recently swept up the mess from the party room, so it should be pretty good. Here we go. Hey guys, I'm in another world. Lots of ats about. It's an at attack. Okay, don't I use rotter potato on you? I want to use the chest on you. There we go. Let's have some party hats. They should add clan wars back. Well, you know, you say that. Who's that? That was set 'em up. There's a lot of opposition to clan wars because the clans don't really like it because it takes away some of the activity in the wilderness, which is an awful lot of fun. Right, so a quick look at Twitter, see what we've got happening on Twitter. What time does the event end tonight? 11 PM BST or 12 BST? Well, probably 11, I think. And AHN Silverlight says he's now up to 15 party hats. Congratulations. You gotta keep trying, guys. Plenty out there. Tetra Phoenix says, how do you acquire mod in my stream? If you look at the bottom of my channel page, you will find out how to there. There'll be a link you can click on. It'll take you through to the RuneScape website, specific for a thread on there. You post on there, and I will then review your account and add you as a mod to this channel should you pass the review. In response to Easter eggs, M Weaver again, if you're asked if in response to Easter eggs dropping, will you be able to reclaim them from Diango? Yes, you will. This is all the Barrack clothes shop, but it'll be Diango you can get them from. Dropping strange view everywhere to try everyone thinking it's a purple party hat. That's quite entertaining, actually. What else we got? Do you play console video games? If so, which ones? I used to play on the PlayStation. I had a PlayStation 2 was the last time I really did. But I don't. I usually play on everything on the PC at the moment. All sorts of stuff. Currently working through Witcher 2 at the moment. And Championship Manager, of course. What else we got? How many party hats will you be able to get at Christmas? I don't know. That's again what happens with holiday items during the holidays. I think we will need to talk to you guys about. And we probably need to start talking about that quite soon, actually, because it's only, what, 3 months and 2 weeks until Halloween, so not long to go. Right, so I think that is enough for you guys. Let's go find you another world. Bish bash bosh. We go to world. That one. Excuse me. Matt, you should be playing Football Manager. CM sucks. Yeah, no, it is Football Manager. Yeah, sorry. Championship. I started playing it as Championship Manager. And obviously that's when the franchise changed and it went off with somebody else. So yeah, it's Football Manager I'm playing, but I can still call it Championship Manager because I am really old school. Not just old school in RS, but just old school generally. Somebody's saying, why did you make this happen in the most unfair way? Because they haven't got anything. I'm afraid that this is about as fair as we could do it. I think there is no fair, 100% fair way other than giving everybody everything, and that just really isn't going to work. But keep trying, and you will get there, don't you worry. Matt, can you get tradable holiday every year? I think he means, can you get the tradable holiday items every year? That is the plan at the moment. Derp Cabbage says, I'm so mad I didn't get to go to the Wildy event of this. Yeah, unfortunately we can't. There's only me, Ash, Nexus and Reach who work on old school and would love to be able to do events 24/7, but unfortunately there are only a certain amount of hours in the day, and we have to do the best we can, so we have to target when the most people are online, which is about now, so that's why. Well, I know the Australians are a bit upset about that, and I completely understand why they are. But from my point of view, I only get to do these events a few times a week, so I need to make sure the most amount of people can take part in them. And it makes sense that I do that when most people are online, which is now. So, yeah, I do feel sorry at times, but like I said, there's only a certain amount of hours in the day. And if I could spend all day doing this every day, it would be quite fantastic. But unfortunately I can't. What else have we got going on? We got anything happening in Twitter at the moment? 12 unread messages. Let's see what they have to say. What we got? Anything exciting? Lost my torso again, says somebody. When will the DC issues be fixed? There is the DC issues are affecting the entire service, including normal RuneScape as well. It has been worked on. There is a post by Sushi Pie on the forums which says it is a network issue. We are working on it, and hopefully we'll have some resolution for you as quickly as we can. It is one of the big priorities at the moment. There should be new released rares for old school RuneScape. I'm not quite sure what you mean, Tyler Tirado, so please feel free to add to that. Why don't I do events on NA servers? North America, maybe? The reason why is because I can't access anything other than a British or UK server, sorry, through the setup I've got at the moment, which is why. Nothing more than that, otherwise I would do it. And Weaver says he's got another red party hat. Congratulations. Cody Slippin says, have you met Zezima? Not IRL, no. I've chatted to him a few times online. Pretty cool bloke. Very clever guy. What else we got? The i3 Kenny DW has got another white. That's fantastic. Dern Jack D says, Matt, will you ever stop giving out rares, and if so, when? Well, 11 o'clock I'm going to stop this. You've got about another half hour, guys, so I expect to find you a new world while we do that. Let's go to that one this time, I think. And then I think the last week for holiday items coming out is the week starting 2nd of September. And then you will have to wait after that until the holiday event to get them again. Oops, wrong button. Wrong button. Right. Show everybody the IP at least once a stream. Ash says, as my uncle works for Redstone. I think they are just round, the office is just round the corner from us, actually. The Epic community like us on Facebook. I don't know who the Epic community are. If they're nice people, then yes, like them on Facebook. If they're nasty people, then don't. But they sound like they're pretty epic, so fingers crossed. So what else we got going on Twitter? Bring back bank tabs. Well, there's a few problems with that. First of all, bring back. Well, they've actually never actually been in old school yet, so we can't really bring them back to old school because they haven't been in there. But I think that we'll certainly poll when we actually have the skills to do it, because a lot of people want it. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. New world. New world. Go to that world. I've been on that world in a little while. But we don't have the tools to actually make bank tabs or bank searches at the moment, or God Wars, which is what other people always talk about. So we can't really poll them. And once we've got the tools, we know we can do it. Then we can do that. Same with Clan Wars as well. We need tools to be able to do this stuff. Once we have those tools, we will poll it, have discussions about it, look at how we can get what you want in game. Just waiting to hop world at the moment. Boom, 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 boom. I think I'm probably connected now, but it should be back online in a second. offline at the moment. Just bear with me, it's coming, it's coming. Do, 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 do. Still got connection issues. Hopefully we'll be up and running pretty shortly. La dee 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 dee. Okay. We're back up and running. No. Bum, bum. I don't know if anyone can hear me at all. It's still showing that you can hear me. So I'm assuming you can. Do let me know if you can hear me. Just say the word wibble and then I'll know. Oh, you can hear me. That's good. That's good. A wibble. Yay, there we go. Lots of wibble. Who likes Monty Python? Not Monty Python, what's the other one? Blackadder. Blackadder used the word wibble many, many times. So a few connection issues at the moment. And hopefully they will start sorting themselves out soon. I can get to another world and then everything will be hunky-dory. Is it true that you like jelly donuts? Well, donuts are alright, I suppose. Not as good as cheese. Do, 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 do. I'll buy you a cheese stick for a party hat. I want a cheese stick on a wheel of cheese. Really good wheel of cheese. Apparently I'm a very wise person for liking cheese. That is true. There is no denying that at all. Cheese grommet. Right, I'm not entirely sure that I might suddenly lose connection in a minute while I try and sort this out. I may not. shall see how things go. I shall keep talking nonetheless. We shall see what happens. Well, I'm still seeing chat, so I'm assuming I'm still doing stuff. Ba-ba-ba. Right, yeah, seems to be a few issues going on here with connection stuff and whatnot, which is a bit of a shame, but I think we've done rather well. Right, so I think we'll call it quits for the night. I think we've done an hour and 40 minutes, which is absolutely loads. So I'd just like to thank everybody for coming to these, and I hope you, lots of you got a party hat, which is enormous fun. I would love to do this all night and every night and what have you, but I think things are conspiring against continuing tonight. But loads of party hats for loads of you, and I hope you will pop back next week for some bunny ears and some reindeer masks. Hats. Not reindeer masks, reindeer hats, where you can have a silly little emote and pretend to gouge people and stuff. So I'll catch you all later, and you have a lovely evening, gentlemen. And ladies, of course.